shooting, scoring! And what a snipe!
Oh, he smoked them like a Christmas ham, as we say.
Back cross ice, what a save by Laurel! History has repeated itself! Greater Sudbury has won back-to-back NOJHL championships!
Hey, welcome back into our league studio, everyone. I'm Alex Bastyovanszky, and yes, this is NOJHL Game Day. On tap for today are some huge matchups, and I'm here to get you all set before the puck drops, so let's get to it.
Pass across for MacArthur. Didn't hit. Nice play there by Atkinson, short-handed, in alone. Aiden Atkinson scores! He goes top shelf, and he makes it 1-0 Thunderbirds.
Aiden Atkinson draws first blood for the Sioux Thunderbirds against Timmins last night. It was the home opener for the Birds, who were 2-1 coming into the contest. They made the second round of the playoffs last year, and they're looking to take the next step this time around. Just $110 after the first goal. Cregan Tompkins adds to the lead, banging it home out front, and then in the third, more from the T-Birds.
Shot it wide of the net. Kim can't get it out. Turnbull on it, back to the point. Dekoff, the shot, scores! Max Dekoff makes it a 3-0 Thunderbird lead.
Timmins would add a very late marker, but it was the T-Birds sending the home opener crowd away happy with the 3-1 triumph. Hurst was south of the border in the Sioux. It was the home opener for the Eagles, who were 0-5 on the road to start the campaign. They were hoping to finally grab their first points of the season, but it was ultimately the Lumberjacks that would strike first in this one.
Turn around as Abraham would dump it right back down low. Camo, Thompson, and McKay out there. Dangerous line. And finds it right there, Camo. First goal of the night comes 12 minutes into this game. And back to Ouellette, looking for a man, gets his pass deflected on the way there, but now he finds one, and that goes in by Taylor.
It almost sounded like it hit the glove.
2-zip Lumberjacks after two. In the third, though, the Eagles finally grab one.
He's joined out there by Hoff. Colton Huxon, who has it now. Colton skates in, looking for Nemesek off his tape. It's loose in front, and they score! Ethan Hoff puts one in just at the end of the power play. Eagles start clawing back and make it 2-1.
Wasn't enough on this day, however, as the Lumberjacks add two empty netters to skate away with the 4-1 victory, spoiling the Eagles' home opener. Okay, two teams off to good starts this season. Hooked up last night. Powassan was in Kirkland Lake. Braden Begley puts the Voodoos in flight in the first with the power play marker. It was 1-0 Powassan. In the second, though, the Miners would respond.
Out there. Now Lenars gets control. He's by himself right now. Now he flips it back. And Harper upstairs. That's Newman. And he finally solves the problem of Derek Champlain and tying this game at 1 apiece.
5 minutes later, however, Powassan jumps all over a Kirkland Lake miscue.
And Russo loses it. Now breaking down. That's Caleb Dawson in all alone. Quick little move. And gently slides it between the 5-hole. And Powassan, with a shorthanded goal here, takes a 2-1 lead. And that's a high blistering shot over the net by Diana, which sends Cowell breaking away in an angle. Quick shot. And he scores.
Yeah, 3-1 Voodoos. And then in the third, a goal of the year candidate right here.
He holds it in. And now it will slide out. And here we come, cutting down on the angle. That's Boats. Boats with a little behind the back. And in between the legs and up over the shoulder with a fancy little move. And Janice taking a little exception to the hot dogging.
That was sick. Powassan wins this one going away. They take it 5-1. French River was winless on the season as they hosted the Storm last night. Down 2-0 in the first, they finally hit pay dirt here.
Get it out in front, shot, and he scores! There it is. Coming back with it. I think that was Rojo Bolton, 93.
Sure was, and he was calling for it.
Clark taking away. Good job by the Storm. Here comes Clark. Clark cuts through two players. High shot. Lands in front. They score. I think that's Clark with the berry there.
Announcer Lou Pisano finally with a reason to get pumped for his Rapids. Alas, that excitement wouldn't last. In the second period, Benjamin Kupal gives the Storm back the lead, and then in the third, Landon Trethui with what would eventually be the game winner right here. French River stays competitive in the contest, but ultimately falls short. They lose 6-3. Today, they will try to get on track as they host Kirkland Lake. Last season, it was competitive between the two squads as they split 4 games between them. Rapids 0-4 in the campaign, though, while the Gold Miners are now 2-2 after losing last night. Blind River taking on the Hearst Lumberjacks. Last weekend, they tangled in a fantastic contest. Hearst won 3-2. The Beavers just 1-4 on the campaign so far, while the Jacks are off to a great start, currently at 5-1. The Powassan Voodoos hosting Iroquois Falls tonight. The Voodoos, of course, winning 5-1 last night in Kirkland Lake. The Storm have won 3 straight games. Voodoos 4-1 to start the campaign. The Storm now 3-1-0. And the Sioux Eagles desperate to get a win. Taking on Timmins. Timmins won 8-5 last weekend in a crazy back-and-forth contest. The Eagles 0-6 on the campaign. The Rock, after losing last night, fell to 2-2. And the Sioux Thunderbirds hosting the Sudbury Cubs. The Cubs, of course, knocked the T-Birds out in 4 straight games in the second round of the playoffs last year. Thunderbirds 3-1 in the season. The Cubs are 3-2. Who else is streaking to start the season? Well, some point streaks for you from Espanola. Joseph Coates, the first-year NOJHL player, is first in league scoring and on a 7-game point streak to start the campaign. Ty McKay from the Hearst Lumberjacks off to a rockin' start. He is third in league scoring, and he's on a 6-game point streak, 6 goals, 7 assists over that time. And from the Sudbury Cubs, the D-man Spencer Horgan, this beautiful highlight reel goal right here. He is currently on a 5-game point streak, 3 goals, 3 assists over that time. Primetime player from last night, Derek Champagne from the Powassan Voodoos, a standout in goal, stopping 39 of 40 shots to help the Voodoos to the win on the road. And your play of the day brought to you by BrokerLink. Auto, home, and business insurance. BrokerLink. Life is confusing. Your insurance shouldn't be. It's definitely. Jeffrey Boats for this beauty. One of the goals of the year.
And now we will slide out. And here we come. Cutting down on the angle. That's Boats. Boats with a little behind the back. And in between the legs and up over the shoulder with a fancy little move. And Janice taking a little exception to the hot dogging. And Boats will pick up that goal.
And that's all the time we've got for today. But just a reminder, all throughout the season, to stay up to date on everything that's going on with the NOJHL. Be sure to check out the league's official social media outlets. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.